Well, I would like to call upon the stage Dr. Ganesh Natarajan, Chairman and co-founder of Lighthouse Communities and Chairman of GTT Data and Honeywell Automation. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Wow, wasn't that mind-blowing? You can't get a better youth festival than this one. And I'm so delighted we finished with this Bollywood fusion because our chief guest is one of the best Bollywood dancers in the country. He also is he's also a great cricket lover who has actually brought cricket to the Los Angeles Olympics. Oh, and by the way, he happens to be the US ambassador to India, Eric Garcetti. Thank you so much, Eric, for coming. It's a privilege. So on behalf of all the GOYN partners in India, GOYN and GDI, which is TRI, Head Held High, GTT Foundation, and of course Lighthouse Communities, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome all of you to our country, to our Punya Nagari, which we call Pune. And it's absolutely amazing because I was there in Bogota. I think last year Mombasa was a phenomenal celebration. Next year is going to be Brazil. So I think every year just gets bigger and better and brighter. And I think it shows the collective power of youth. I still remember 10 years back when we started this entity, and one of my co-founders, Ashwini Malhotra, the CEO of Wakefield, is right here. We were thinking of our first Prime Minister of India from the ramparts of the Red Fort on the first Independence Day. He made a very famous speech, which is even today called the Tryst with Destiny speech. What is our destiny and what can we accomplish? And even then we thought that destiny for India, for our country, and indeed for most parts of the world, will be when every young person, when every youth has the daring to dream and the ability to realize their dreams. In fact, I think it was Sant Gyaneshwar, who's one of the well-known sages, saints, and thought leaders of this state, Maharashtra. And he talked about a concept called Atma Vishwas Adhik, which means that if you have self-confidence, it's 90% of the story. And we are finding that when we design the Lighthouse program, and one of our co-designers, Pavin Verma, who's on our board, is very much there. Pavin, me, and of course, Ruchi, my partner, and a lady called Sonali Ojha. And it was Sonali and Pavin who said that, look, let us forget about skills. Let's forget about placements and entrepreneurship and everything else. Let's just give those young people a term called agency. Because if you are the agent for your own transformation, I think you'll make everything happen. Today, if you're successful in 200,000 young people dreaming that dream and many of them realizing it, our mission is to go beyond that destiny and say that our tryst with destiny is at least 1 million young people who have that ability. And I'm truly, truly delighted that we have had amazing partners on this journey. The municipal commissioners of Pune Municipal Corporation and PCMC, thank you very much, Prithvi and Shekhar, for being here, have been amazing supporters to us. And today, if we can count the state governments of Delhi and Odisha and the municipal commissioners of Hyderabad, Lucknow, and many more coming up, I think we're really delighted that one key element of transformation for us has been the government. We are also obviously delighted that we have multiple funders, right from Michael and Susan Dell Foundation in Austin, Texas, to many, many of the large corporates in India, the Indo-US corporations, et cetera, and that's made substantial change happen. And of course, we owe a tremendous amount to the people we met in 2019 and who are such worthy partners to everything we're attempting to do, which is Aspen. And thank you, Steve, thank you, Alice, thank you, Jamie, for being here to be part of this ceremony. Because what you bring to the table is a unique model which was maybe created in Aspen, created in America, but today, as you can see around this room, is visible all over the world. And I think that's going to change the world faster and better than anything we can imagine. And I think my own journey with GOYN has been fantastic. I mean, attending convenings. Just recently on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, we had this amazing event hosted by Aspen and Accenture, where, of course, our PCMC commissioner, Shekhar Singh ji, was also a speaker. And we really discussed the future of youth. And today, when we're talking about future of youth, green jobs, etc., I think we're going to make it happen. Finally, I think convenings like this show one thing to all of us, that it is not just the GOYN place-based approach or what GDI brings to the table through the Global Development Incubator. But what is important is the collective feeling that, look, youth, this must be a movement which is created by youth, of youth, and for youth. And we are truly delighted that we have a partner to make this happen. Finally, I must say that you heard this term Viksit Bharat in the video. We are all convinced that a much, much greater destiny awaits us as a nation. And we are committed, not only in India, but I'm sure in all the countries that we are today touching and will continue to touch, that we will make that change happen. So let me conclude with my favorite statement from my favorite sage, who actually traveled from India to speak at the Parliament of Religions in Chicago. And his words were, "Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached." Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big agenda, and we are so delighted that all of you are here to share, discuss, and achieve that agenda. Thank you very much.